Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video will be showing you guys my Ultra League battles with Cresselia, Pyroar, and Alolan Mug. We will be getting a 5-0 with this team, so watch all the way to the end. If you guys do enjoy, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, and turning notifications on. And with that being said, let's get on with today's video. For the first round, my opponent's first Pokemon is actually a Clefable. Clefable will be doing very bad against my Cresselia, only because Clefable is just way weaker than in the Ultra League. I think he would be really good if he was in the Great League, but right now I do think Cresselia would win this one-on-one, just because Cresselia has better stats. My Confusion is going to be doing more damage, plus my Moonblast is going to be doing more damage as well. I do know that he is going to be throwing in a Meteor Masher, so I did decide to mirror his shield that he already did throw, because he is down by one shield, so now both of us do not have the advantage. I do have the advantage for getting my charge moves higher up, so my Moonblast does charge up, and I do think I did try to go for the hard farm down. If I did go for the hard farm down, I would have been close to 2, but I should have had more health to make it like the best I could. But having 2, having 1.5 Moonblast charged up plus a bit of health will still be okay, because he does make a swap out into a Gengar. Gengar is a ghost and poison type Pokemon, and my Alolan Mug will do great against him. As you guys see there, we did get that hard confusion off because psychic types will be doing super effective damage against poison types. Since Gengar is a ghost and poison type Pokemon, and I do know that nobody has any more shields, I did decide to make a swap out into my Alolan Mug. I did make a swap out into my Alolan Mug because Dark Pulse will be doing super effective damage against him due to Dark types being super effective against ghost types. My opponent did make a swap out into Charizard. I did decide to throw in the Acid Spray to help my Pyroar out, because my Pyroar is going to be doing not very effective damage, while his Dragon Breath is going to be doing neutral damage. So I did decide to throw in that Acid Spray, get that defense debuff, and he did also throw in a Blast Burn. Since we do have 0 shields left, I did decide to throw in this Flame Charge, because if you guys didn't know, Pyroar is not only a fire type, but he is also a normal type Pokemon. So we will be resisting those ghost type moves for a while, and we do get a lot of damage off with my Pyroar. And as you guys see, he is very low for a Snarl to kill him, and because of that, it does allow us to win the first round. Good game to my opponent. For the second round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Giratina. Giratina is a ghost and dragon type Pokemon, but he does have Shadow Claw as his fast move. As you guys see, he is going to be doing super effective damage, because ghost types will be doing super effective damage against psychic types. So we do have to watch out for those Shadow Claws, because they are doing a good amount of damage on my Cresselia. My Moonblast does not go through because he did decide to throw in a shield, and I do decide I am not going to throw in a shield. I did think he was over farming. I haven't seen anybody use Ominous Wind or any ghost type charge move like that, so I did decide that it was only going to be something like Ancient Power or Dragon Claw, and it was actually only Ancient Power. Ancient Power is a rock type charge move, and it is going to be doing neutral damage against us. Those Shadow Claws are doing a lot of damage though, so we do have to watch out for those once again. His Ancient Power does go through once again. I do decide that I am not going to be shielding those Ancient Powers, because they are barely doing any damage, as you guys saw there. My Moonblast does charge up all the way to Excellent. It does go through. He is 1 HP, and it's whoever gets his Faint first. We do get the Faint first with 1 HP left. He does have one shield left, while I do have 2, so I basically do have the advantage. I am also allowed to see his next Pokemon without having to go through the swap cooldown because of that. I did have to make a swap out into my Alolan Mug, because as you guys know, water types will be doing super effective damage against fire types, and Gyarados does also have waterfall as his fast move, and fire types will be doing not very effective damage against water types. So I did decide to throw in an acid spray because I do know that Dark Pulse will not be able to faint him from the health that he is at. So I did decide to get the defense debuff on, charge up to that Dark Pulse and throw it. He does actually get his charge move first once again, so I did decide to throw it in. I do have 0 shields left, so I am expecting him not to shield because he probably does have another Pokemon in the back. So I did just decide to throw in the Dark Pulse. This will actually faint him from the health that he is at because of that defense debuff. It did do more than half health, and my opponent's final Pokemon is actually a Togekiss. This is a very, very good ending for us because Togekiss is a very end-flying type Pokemon. I do just have to watch out for those ancient powers because ancient power will be doing super effective damage against my Pyroar due to rock types being super effective against fire types. I do get the attack buff. We are doing a good amount of damage on him. He does get his charge move charged up as well. And as you guys see here, my Alolan Muk is very good health as well. He did actually throw in a flamethrower that we did survive. He is 1 HP, 1 snarl, like 2 snarls away from dying, and because of that, it does allow us to win the second round. Good game to our opponent. For the third round, my opponent's first Pokemon is an Excalibur. This is a very bad start for us because Excalibur is a Steel and Bug-type Pokemon, and he does actually have a Bug-type fast move or a Bug-type fast move. So he is going to be doing super effective damage against us due to Psychic types or due to Bug types being super effective against Psychic types. So I do allow his Drill Run to go through and then make a swap out into my Pyroar. He does also make a swap out into a Clefable. I think he did get nervous because my fire type fast move on the Excalibur was doing so much damage. I do have my fire charge or my flame charge charged up, and this will give us an attack buff as you guys saw there. We are doing a good amount of damage still. He is also doing not very effective damage, but he is also doing a good amount of damage. So I do decide to go for the hard farm down. As you guys see, I do have my flame charge charged up, but I do want to save that for his Excalibur so he can definitely get his shield off, because he does know that I do have that Pyro in the back, and Muk will also be doing very bad against that Drill Gun due to ground types being super effective against poison types, and my opponent does also make a swap out to a Venusaur. This does allow my Cresselia to come in. We did get a good amount of damage off from my Pyroar. That was a very good thing for my Pyroar to do, because now my Moonblast will probably be close to fainting me or fainting him, and if it doesn't, he will probably be a few confusions off from fainting. As you guys see right there, 1 confusion, 2 confusions left till that Venusaur does faint, and we just have to worry about that Excalibur. I did decide not to shield here because I do want to save all of my shields for my Alolan Muk, because as you guys know, once again, ground types are super effective against poison types, so I do have to watch out for that. Right here, the only way that Excalibur will be able to win is if he does get 2 Drill Guns charged up, but I do think he doesn't have enough energy before I do get my Dark Pulse off, and because of that, it does allow us to win the third round. Good game to our opponent. For the fourth round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Charizard. Charizard is a fire and flying type Pokemon, but we do actually win the one on the starter Pokemon. Cresselia is a solid, very solid Pokemon for your starter team, because I haven't seen Swamperts as much in the Ultra League anymore, but Swampert is still a very strong Pokemon, and if you guys do have enough to get those double moves on a Cresselia, that will be very good, because you can also partner it up with a Grass Knot, and Grass Knot will be doing super effective, double super effective damage against those types of Pokemon, against grass types or anything like that. My opponent does make a swap out into a Venusaur, so I did allow my Pyroar to come out. As you guys saw there, my confusion did do actually a good amount of damage, but I did want my Pyroar to do something, so my Pyroar does faint him. I do have my Flame Charge charged up as well. I do expect his Charizard to come back out to counter this Pyroar, because although both of us will be doing not very effective damage, he does also want a good farm down as well, I think. So Flame Charge does not go through. He does have Zero Shields left, and he did actually throw in his charge move on my Pyroar. I did think he should have saved his charge moves up and threw it on my Cresselia or onto my Alolan Muk. So I did decide to throw in a shield bait because I did think it was going to be another overheat, but he did actually do a good shield bait and throw in a Dragon Claw. I do think he should have done it the other way around by throwing in his Dragon Claw on my Pyroar and then having enough energy to throw in an overheat. My Moonblast was almost charged up, so I did do a good amount of damage on that Togekiss. I do think that Cresselia will be winning this one, although both of us are going to be doing neutral damage. Once again, Cresselia is just a way stronger Pokemon because he does have a high defense and attack stats. My Moonblast does go through because he does have Zero Shields left. My opponent's final Pokemon is that Charizard. Boom, both of us are the same health, and as you guys see here, he does have a charge move charged up that will not be doing anything against my team because I do have that full health Alolan Muk, and it seems like my Alolan Muk does not have to come out, but my Cresselia does faint. Alolan Muk does come out. I'm gonna use my final shield. He does have Zero Shields left, but he is one Snarl away from fainting. Because of that, it does allow us to win the 4th round. Good game to our opponent. Alright guys, for the 5th and final round, my opponent's final Pokemon is a Machamp. This is a very good start. He is going to be doing neutral damage with his Bullet Punch, and he is also going to be doing not very effective damage with his Crush Chops, and outside is going to be doing neutral damage. There was a listing at least of a better charge move, a Dark type charge move, or something. I think it was called Payback for Machamp, and Payback will be doing super effective damage against my Cresselia, but my confusions were probably going to be fainting him before he did get to that. So he did decide to make a swap out into a Flareon. I did decide to make a swap out into my Alolan Muk because he will have no use against that Machamp. His Dark Pulses will be doing not very effective damage due to Dark types being not very effective against fighting types. My Alolan Muk, that last resort, is actually doing a good amount of damage. Dark Pulse does charge up right here. It will faint him from the health that he is at, but we do expect to see his shield come out because I do think that he does not want his Machamp to just be exposed like that. His Flareon does faint us, and we do have to make a swap out into my Cresselia once again. I do not make a swap out into my Pyroar because if he does make a swap out into Machamp, Pyroar will lose that because once again Pyroar is a fire and normal type Pokemon. Last resort does go through there because he did actually tank it. He does also make a swap out into a Machamp once again, so this Moonblast will be doing super effective damage against him, and it is very close to fainting him. He does go down there. I think that was a glitch because did also make swap out to another Groudon. I think that first Pokemon that we did faint was actually that Machamp, but I did have those two Moonblasts charged up. Moonblast does go through. We do also get a defense debuff. My Pyroar will not be able to fight this Groudon due to fire types being not very effective against ground types. One more confusion left till he does go down. Because of that, it does allow us to win the 5th and final round. Good game to our opponent. Alright guys, so that will be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, and turning notifications on. It will really help the channel a lot because we are on the road to 100 subscribers. comment down below what you guys think about this team, or if you guys are just going to be using Pyroar from this video. Once again, if you guys do enjoy, please consider dropping a like, subscribing to the notifications on. With that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video.